the members, then the next is taking or generating the mind of enlightenment, bodhicitta. So we're going to go through the ceremony for mind of enlightenment on page 11, or whichever text His Holiness uses. And so the next point in this is correcting your motivation. So whether your Dharma practice becomes a true Dharma practice or not depends on this motivation. The motivation such as not thinking only about this life, but the next life, and also the motivation of reaching enlightenment or liberation, and then the motivation of bodhicitta. So with bodhicitta you make the Mahayana teaching of Mahayana, and Mahayana as Mahayana practice, and then when you combine the method and wisdom in one as one entity, that becomes the tantric practice. So in taking part in the initiation, you should not think that with this initiation I will have long life, less sickness, and good health, and wealth, and so forth. This is a wrong view, wrong motivation in connection with this. Nor should you have the motivation to reach mere liberation for your sake alone, but you should think of reaching, helping all sentient beings across the expanse of space, and think of becoming enlightened for the sake of sentient beings. In other words, have the motivation of bodhicitta. So if you have the motivation to reach enlightenment or omniscient state of Buddhahood, you'll be able to reach the goal of overcoming, having overcome the goal where you have overcome all the negative emotions as well as overcoming all the obstacles. Whereas if your goal is small, then the great fruit, the vast fruit you will not accomplish it. Whereas if you think about reaching the vast goal of omniscience, then you will be able to fulfill the rest of the experiences. And next is the disciples arising into the deity. So here, by meditating on emptiness, you will actually stop all other conceptual thinking, and from within that emptiness you arise into a deity. Of course, there are those of the external obstacles, but the main obstacle is within yourself, which are those of the series of conceptual thoughts, the discursive conceptual thoughts, as well as particularly grasping at some true existence in things. So that with the sprinkling of this water, imagine these conceptions are dispelled, and meditate on emptiness, which we have talked about in the last 3 days. Think about yourself. When you think about I am a Thai, or I am a Malaysian, or from any country, when you don't do any analysis into this, it seems that I exist. But when you do, when you analyze the self, you will not be able to find it. And so have that conviction that the self does not have any existence independently, objectively,